A high-octane sport like Formula One presents its own set of challenges, the most serious of which is a threat to human life. Romain Grosjean's heart-stopping crash in the Bahrain Grand Prix last weekend is a prime example of this. Despite all F1's precautions and technological advancements, the sport will always carry an element of risk that can explode at any time. This, of course, adds to the thrill of the sport, but it is important to recognize the risk the racers take for our entertainment at any given time. Welcome back, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Today we will discuss the biggest Formula One crashes. Before we start, make sure you hit that subscribe button with notifications turned to get notified when we update videos like this one. Let's get into the countdown. 2010 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, Michael Schumacher. Michael Schumacher's final racing competition was at 2010 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Mercedes driver was on his first lap, and after 3 years away from competition, he came to Abu Dhabi to reclaim his former glory. Antonio Luisi collided with his car, and Schumacher was extremely fortunate to remain conscious after the race. The car of Luisi passed very close to Schumacher's cockpit, saving the German racing driver from a fatal accident. Both drivers were taken to the hospital for precautionary checks. 2014 Japan Grand Prix, Jules Bianchi. The 2014 Japan Grand Prix witnessed one of the most tragic moments in Formula One history. Due to heavy rain on the Suzuka track, Adrian Suti lost control of his vehicle and came to a stop at the runoff zone. A crane arrived to assist Suti, and while they were assisting Suti, Jules Bianchi's car lost control and collided directly with the crane. Bianchi was seriously injured in this collision. Finally, Jules Bianchi died in July of 2015 at the age of 25 after months of struggling with his injuries. 2020 Bahrain Grand Prix, Romain Grosjean. The 2020 Bahrain Grand Prix demonstrated the significance of new technology and engineering in Formula One. Romain Grosjean had a hard collision with the barriers on the first lap, and he claimed that death was on its way to him. Grosjean's car caught fire, trapping him inside. Grosjean's rescues resembled a miracle, and he only had minor burns on his hands and neck. Grosjean's life was saved by a safety device known as Halo. The Halo is made of carbon fiber and protects the driver's head while also allowing for a quick exit from the cockpit in an emergency. 1994 San Marino Grand Prix, Rubens Barichello. In 1994, the San Marino stretch was a bloodbath gallery. Each session was marred by tragic incidents, leaving a stain on the pages of Formula One racing history. During the Friday qualifiers, Rubens Barichello's car became airborne and collided with the tire wall fence. He got away with a broken nose and an arm because the major loss was waived. 1994 San Marino Grand Prix, Roland Ratzenberger. Day after the Rubens Barrichello crash, Roland Ratzenberger, during his second qualifying session with a Simtek Ford, Roland Ratzenberger lost control of the vehicle and crashed into the barriers. The front wheel penetrated the cockpit as the speed was estimated to be around 195.7 miles per hour. As a result of this tragic accident, Ratzenberger faced a fractured skull and a ruptured aorta. He was taken to a hospital in Bologna, but he lost his life due to severity of his injuries. That's all for today. We hope you liked the video. Racing Formula One is incredible, but do you think it's safe to be a Formula One racer? Share your opinions and views in the comments. We will be waiting for your response. See you in the next video. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get new updates.